Hi, I'm Anita Price and welcome to the Facets of Prices. Well, I always love to be able to show different fun and exciting gemstones, and opal is not necessarily a new gemstone. It's been around for ages, but there has been a new find recently in the last couple of years in Ethiopia. And the information that I just found out from one of our sales reps is really interesting because opals in themselves are a very unusual and unique gemstone. They're called a phenomenal gemstone. There's only a few gems that are called that. Normally, to be phenomenal, they have to do something very different within the gemstone world. Now, opals, for instance, they are phenomenal because actually they are little tiny beads placed upon each other, and then they have what's called a play of color, so that when you move that piece around, whether it's in a ring, pendant, or earrings, moving your head around, that gemstone is going to display a fire of colors, a rainbow of colors typically, especially if it's a very fine gem quality opal, where it just have colors bursting from it. And they'll normally be in very bright blues, aquatic blues, bright greens, and very hot pinks are the colors that you'll see in the opals that are really fine in gem quality. Now, the Ethiopian ones have a very unusual thing that can occur with them, and I think it's really important to know as far as for a consumer. But the important and kind of unusual thing that will happen with them is when you are, for instance, showering, or if, you know, for Minnesotans, we're in the lake a lot. When you're in the lake, they actually become completely transparent for some of the gemstones, where it will look like all of a sudden all the colors disappeared. And yet, when they go back into just the normal elements of drying off and having the air hit them, they go back to having all that color displayed in them. Now, this is only happening with the Ethiopian opals. It doesn't happen with the Australian ones. So it's kind of just one of those really fun and unusual informational things to know about the Ethiopian opals. Now, also with many of these, they actually are, there's also an opal called a doublet, and that's what this one is, where you have a piece of ironstone below it, and then the opal is adhered to it so that it really displays that beautiful fire. So if you ever see like a dark underneath side, that means that it's a doublet, which means there's two pieces fused together so that it really displays the color. And that's why you can see that beautiful display of color and sparkle from them. So if you're in need of an opal, we invite you to stop in. We've got some beautiful new pieces right in now. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.